This is Vicki Finkstein, and I've been asked to share a particular devotion, reading, poem that has been meaningful to me, especially during this time of the 2020 pandemic. And I have found that many times I have to refocus, start my day with reading my devotionals and positive, to get that positive energy that's so needed to cope day to day with all of this. A time of isolation, for some quarantining, just that separation from our everyday life, our church family, our regular families, our friends. It's a difficult time, I know, for many. And so what helps me is to refocus my energies on knowing that I'm not in charge, and a good thing that I'm not running the world. So here is a reading that I found helpful, that I've put up on my refrigerator so I can reread it when I have those moments that I need to do that. And it's from the Daily Word. And interestingly, it was written a few weeks after we did our shutdown here in the United States. And it was dated April 7th, 2020. And I'm sure that this Daily Word book is written, or magazine's written, probably the devotions are written a year or more ahead of time. So when they wrote this, they didn't know a thing about the upcoming pandemic. It is called I'm Divinely Protected. Nothing can ever harm me because I am always shielded by God's loving care. I remember this truth whenever I feel vulnerable and exposed. At these times, I take heart. I am comforted knowing that God, the one power and presence, is always within and around me. No matter what is happening in my environment or in any relationships, it cannot touch what is present within me. God's protecting love lifts me and calms my thoughts. I repeat soothing affirmations at those times I feel anxious or afraid. This simple act keeps me focused on God and centered in the spiritual presence that is always with me, protecting and guiding me. From Job 11, verse 18, and you will have confidence because there is hope. You will be protected and take your rest in safety. I hope this helps. Just this practice of finding positive things to read and redirect your energies if you find yourself slipping into that anxiety or fear. And one other thing about this reading, since I said it was probably written at least a year or more ago, is that it was so appropriate for what is going on right now. And it reminded me of what something one of our beloved former pastors, Pastor Kay Slocum, said, and when these things happen, she said, it's not coincidence, it's God's. And that's how I felt as I read this. I hope this helps, and blessings to you as we all continue on this journey.